Okay, it's 4:31 p.m. So my battery won't be fully charged once I leave out of here. I don't think it will. It might, but I don't think it will. But then I can go to the mall. But this little video I want to talk about, I know tomorrow morning they have an opportunity to get to I just found out about this opportunity with Section 8. We're trying to get back on it to get on Section 8 and like Pensacola Section 8, trying to get on Section 8 and then you know, I don't know if I'll make the I don't know if I'll get to make the cut tomorrow, but if not, I heard that on Thursdays they have an extra day, set aside for people with disabilities, in which I'm one, where people with disabilities the next day can apply for Section 8. And it's like I'm mostly stopped going to the waterfront mission since they play with my mail. But I might have to just send my I might have to just have my Section 8 mail sent to general delivery downtown. But the narcissistic perps, the fake Christian perps at that waterfront mission, the men's shelter, they always give me a problem. And so I just about never check my mail anymore. Because, when I had a place to live, I used to be checking my mail every day. But then, if I have a P.O. box, which I can't have anymore. They used to allow you to have a P.O. box being homeless, but now you can't have a P.O. box being homeless anymore. I'm not sure why. And now you can't be homeless and also get like one of those private mailboxes either that looks like a real address. I used to have one of those too, but you can't be homeless and have that, a private mailbox or a P.O. box anymore. So sometimes they have a couple of rude people down. Even the downtown post office, I haven't much been over there either. But the thing, I know they freaking force a stupid mask and everything. So it's like, I don't know. How does a so-called Christian chaplain act very rude and abusive and play with your mail? Especially the stuff that's important and can help you get out of your situation. But because they're part of the gang stalking. So, that's what I'll figure something out, but I'll try to find a way, figure out what's the best thing to do to try to get on the Section 8 list tomorrow. I know I gotta do what I gotta do. I might have to just put up with the abuse at the waterfront mission and the games, and I might have to just put up with it. But each time I go there, that they try to, they're homeless men, and they have one of the worst, filthiest attitudes, and they try to get rude on purpose to set you up and to get into an argument with them on purpose to set you up to get locked up, get arrested and locked up in jail. And a lot of them are criminal felons and stuff like that, who or people who've been on drugs and like in a drug rehab program and stuff like that, but then they pretend to act like a modern day Pharisee and overly religious and stuff like that. So I'm gonna try to do what I gotta do, to fight to get back on Section 8 and stuff like that. So my thing is, something's not right with this, gotta be weather engineering, that almost everywhere is rain, hail, and tornadoes off and on every week, and just bad weather. So that's why I'm crying for a permanent solution. I mean, to have to live out in the rain every night, and the weather could be bad, like it nearly swept me away and tried to, it almost could have killed me or severely injured me. So today, I saw on Twitter that they have hail in New Orleans again today. And tomorrow, weather is supposed to be bad all the way through next Monday. And then it's supposed to be okay. So, it's supposed to be raining off and on all day, according to Google. They could be accurate. Sometimes Google is accurate, sometimes it's not accurate. Like when you Google search Pensacola weather, so then, so I don't know what I should do, because I know it's too costly, those hotel rooms, and I just wish I wouldn't have got, banned from the cheap hotel. That lady, I wish she wouldn't have try to set me up like that and become a perp, because she used to love me, and then she turned against me and she joined them. So the idea that people think that, they're gonna do that, or that they're supposed to, perp us, or they have a right to do that, and you can't get mad and stuff like that. The statements that people say, even the ones who say that they're targeted to and agree with and defend the perps, and just put them on this high pedestal of worship. Like, why do you worship your perps? I don't understand. Like, you high level worship and idolize your perps and feel like, just because they're handlers or narcissistic abusers who are in positions of power and have some so-called prestige and support. I mean, if they got prestige and high level recognition and if they have connections in high places and stuff like that, and you reverence and respect them because of their fake position, that they perform satanic rituals to get there. So I'm trying to, I just feel so bad that I'm a burden on other people, and I don't want to be a burden on other people. And I've always wanted to be independent. And I realize these narcissistic trolls, they can't control themselves, but they want to try to control you. And then there's just too many people trying to control me and make me miserable and stuff. And, I can't be happy if I have to live according to everyone else's desires except my own, and forced to put everyone else except myself. I could just about never have anything for myself. I couldn't even have the doggone stimulus check for myself, all 3 of them, and I couldn't spend them the way I wanted to. I couldn't get to spend them the way I wanted to. I emotionally blame myself, but at least I freaking tried with trying to go stay by that lady and rent a room, and didn't know until after I got there, but I could have been there right now. But, speaking of that, guess what? I put up a Craigslist ad warning against, that people shouldn't rent a room from her, because she gives people bed bugs and stuff like that. She purposely gives people bed bugs, and my post got flagged. So, my post got flagged like I'm the bad person. I broke the rules. But other people put up a post and say, well, do not let this guy come stay with you because he's a drug addict and he'll trash up your place. And those posts get to stay up there, So they made sure that my post got flagged for removal. And, a while back, last year, I did a post on Craigslist warning about targeted individuals and gang stalking. And that, a few people were asking me about it. It stayed up for a little while. But then after a while, somebody got it flagged for removal. So, you're not allowed to post in the community section of Craigslist and bring awareness to targeted individuals and gang stalking and directed energy weapons and mind control and stuff like that, or anything about the truth and stuff like that, But it's okay to post glorification of whoredom and lasciviousness and alcoholism and parties, drinking, smoking weed, 420 and everything like that. Drugs, hookups, so it's like for housing, Craigslist is the only place that I know that I can have a chance at getting something. But because if I go to Zillow or apartments.com or apartment finder or any of those, I can't fix my face to ask anything unless I have 3.5 times the rent. But sometimes people on Craigslist, they don't mind the 3.5 times the rent. They don't mind if it's not 3.5 times the rent, but then there's a high chance, not 100%, but there's a high chance you'll get scammed. So it's like I gotta owe strangers an answer for what I did with my stimulus check. I already told y'all what happened. So, it's like I gotta try to figure out what to do and how to survive the next few days. And so, even for the rest of the month, like on the previous video, I'm just, did a video trying to promote and advertise and, do my own promotion and advertising, trying to get the word out there about my ebooks, hoping that they can get sold. But, since I didn't get much sleep last night, I'm planning to, I wanted to even do some writing this evening, but I almost was going to fall asleep and take a nap this afternoon, but I'm not going to, so, but I wanted to so badly just get back into more writing and stuff like that. And I even, like, about 3 weeks ago, wrote a short story on Twitter, and it's like as if nobody noticed it when I try to put it out there. It's just one of my little short stories, but I keep trying to advertise and promote my books on Twitter. Earlier today, I tried to make a couple of calls with, the online caregiver job, and I guess, me trying to respect HIPAA, I'll just say that one person was like 81 years old and very rude and hung up in my face, and then another person didn't answer. So, and then they had a lot of, it might have been due to the gang stalking, they had a lot of people up in here this morning, so I couldn't work around a lot of people and a lot of everybody talking and a lot of chaos and noise and everything, But I still, with that, the phone caregiver job, I still have not had one successful call yet, no luck yet. But, I keep documenting, at least verbally, documenting that I'm trying to get out of my hole. So I'm trying to practice to rise above the online perps. Vice handler came and made a new channel to come make a comment. And, Chief Handler said something to me last week. I I had, I just straight blocked them because one time in 2019 on my first PsychWorld account, I got into an argument with Chief Handler, and then he falsely reported my videos on purpose to try to set me. I mean, he did succeed at getting me, I think that was the second strike, but the first time that my YouTube, the PsychWorld YouTube channel, it was suspended for a whole week, and they kept on falsely accusing me of posting videos about children when it was clearly adults that were perping me. But that was a way to silence me. And then when I try to appeal it through YouTube, I can never get I can never be successful with the appeals. And I'm like, this is clearly an adult and not a child. Like, the person is clearly about 55 years old. And that was during the time when they started with the COPPA thing. That was when they first started. So, I hate when people make like we must go along with the rules of this system, this Christ-rejecting system. I'm not saying to be a total rebel or anything. There are some laws and rules that put in place for certain reasons, but it's a lot of laws that they make it a law. Oh, right when I talk about that, you want to cut off my video. But they'll make a law. They'll make it a law to do something that God forbids. So since I can't go into more detail, I have to be quiet and shut up. I'll just be quiet and shut up before they cut me off now. So I just, wanted to talk a little bit about the what to do in the next couple of days. I have to be forced to be downtown every day for the next, indefinite amount of time, and no place to take a shower. So thanks for listening. I'll see y'all later. Love y'all. Bye.